welcome back to Real Business Roundtable.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome. Real. I'm not going to do all that. Wait, any more noise? Today we're talking about a 2-week stress test and why it's important for your business. In any business, at the end of the day, you don't want to own a business to have a job. You don't want a job. You want to own a business to make you a business owner, to make you some money, to sell, whatever your goal is. But you don't want a job. That's why a 2-week stress test is super important.
what does that mean?
So I learned this from a very, very wealthy guy. He said, one thing I do every single year whenever I start a business, about a year, 2 years, 3 years in, every year, is I go I go on vacation for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Sometimes a little bit more. 2 weeks, no work. What happens is you're stressing your business. When you're away, the owner's away for 2 full weeks, things are bound to happen. They will, and they always will happen. But that's how you fix. That's how you repair. You create scar tissue within your business. When you leave for 2 weeks, you come back and you find out what happened within those 2 weeks. What failed? What was the bottleneck? What this, that, whatever. And then you fix that thing. And your business will continue to grow and strive. It's not always a...
Go ahead.
Andy loves doing shit as I'm talking.
Get some help.
It's super important because at the end of the day, if you're constantly running your business, there are bottlenecks that you wouldn't even ever notice. If you get yourself out of that situation, if you completely remove yourself, no work, you understand what these bottlenecks are and what these stress points are, and you can fix them. And it's just a way to make your business better. Now, that is just one piece of advice. The main topic of this episode, because Andy doesn't want to talk about going on vacations.
Fuck no.
Is about different ways that you can make your business better. Now, at the end of the day, you have to identify those stress points, those tear points, whatever you want to call them, those things that are the bottlenecks, and you want to fix those things. That's the main goal when looking at your business and trying to figure out what is holding it back here. We recently just made a big move with the agency, because we noticed there were certain things that needed improvement to do to whatever, and we made an investment, and we're
ready to kick some ass.
Yes, we're making changes.
I still work if I take a thing. If I go, I still work. I remember one time I was somewhere. And I was in a pool, and I found out, so the guy in the pool owned a construction company.
The story?
He took a call, and he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this and that project. And I'm like this, and I'm like, I wade over to him.
Oh my God, the concrete isn't dry. What do you mean you need more time? Hey there, having a rough night?
Dude,
that's a skit, bro.
Dude,
you're doggy paddling.
I'm unstoppable.
Just your face is above the water.
Even if I'm on vacation, I'm always thinking work. And this guy's like, and he's like, fuck. And he was so frustrated. I go, what's going on? He goes, what? Who are you? And I was like, you do construction. And he goes, yeah. How'd you know? I could hear you talking about your crews doing work. I go, what's going on? He's like, yeah, they're not getting the job done on time. And I'm like, let's talk. I'm going to give you my business card. If you want to do better, here you go. Let's talk.
The change we made in our business is that we're starting to play golf. That's what we're doing.
Well, we want to network with the right people.
I was joking, but this is actually something we want to do. And I'm thinking while we're on our, if we're on like a vacation or whatever, golf is a great way to connect with people.
I agree.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I agree. No, that's a good strategy to network with some other business owners that want to do better. That's really what it comes down to.
But what are some things that you do within your business to find bottlenecks? Like, what is it? Just something that you feel that you make a change on? Like,
so what I do is I bring in new clients, new projects, and I see if we're maintaining our standard time of delivery. Which is set. There's certain number of days. We should have this done, that done, that done. If I see that slowing down, I'll talk to the team. Hey, give me some feedback. What's going on? If it's something stupid like, oh, we had to update this, we had to update that, or such and such developer took a vacation or whatever, we'll figure that out. But I'll find out if the source is truly bandwidth from the team to deliver, or is it something else that we can't control, like somebody's sick or whatever. Shit happens, you know? But bottlenecks are an issue and they can really screw you up. So you have to make sure when you're aggressively trying to grow your business that you can handle said growth. You can't just go, because I've seen some people go all out, start throwing a lot of money into ads, and then out of the blue, they're, I can barely handle this. I didn't get back to this person. Then you kind of sort of pissing people off, and it could end up biting you in the butt.
Yeah. Sometimes it's you don't have enough people. Sometimes it's there's a process within your business that, isn't working as smoothly as you think. Sometimes it's a deliverable. So there's so many different things that could go on that you have to fix.
And the feedback you get from your clients is critical. If you are hearing the same complaint over and over and over again,
something needs to be fixed.
As long as it's valid, you may get some bullshit here and there. Obviously,
it's too expensive.
You just sift through it and go, we've seen people make tens of millions of dollars and still say that the project was too expensive when it was a fraction of what they made. It really didn't make any sense to us. But then someone might say, hey, I wanted to get an update on the progress. I haven't heard from anybody in a month. Oh, geez, I gotta coach my internal team. Hey, make sure you're reaching out to this client. Some clients don't want to be bothered. They're busy running their business, and they're relying on us to feed them the opportunities, to get their name out there, to break out of obscurity, to be front and center when somebody's looking for that product or service. So that's our job. But it all depends on the level of communication your client wants to give you. Some clients are going to be a lot of communication, some are going to be medium, and some are going to be barely any because they're just too busy, and that's usually their decision. So examples of this,
we just gave examples.
Here's a really bad one. You want to talk about vacations and bottlenecks?
Oh,
there's nothing worse than a motivated business owner hires guys like us and girls like us. We have had situations where we go to work, and then the owner and the salespeople are on vacation, and we're like,
well, that's different.
No, they're taking a vacation, and we're feeding opportunities, and we're like, is anybody out there? Hello. Another lead comes in. Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm on the beach. One time I had a client. I said, hey, I got a lot of leads here. And people are saying you're not getting back to them. And he's like, I'm in New York. I'm in a pool right now. You got to call me back. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, you're paying a good amount of money for ads and media. Like, what's going that? And then they come back from vacation. They're like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, bro, you told me that you were in a pool. A guy was in a pool with a bunch of women. Answering the phone, going, I'm too busy.
No.
I'm too busy. Yeah, it was just a situation where it's a two-way street. That client can take a vacation, and hopefully they have a sales or business development person that's working those opportunities. Because when you get those inquiries, it is critical that you have somebody contact them, because there's nothing worse than someone going, yeah, I was ignored. No one got back to me. That's really, really not good.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. If you enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe. See you next time.